So if you struggle with grip while you're in the gym, or you've ever seen anybody using straps, then give me about a minute of your time and I'm going to tell you why you should definitely go and buy a pair. So I have incredibly sweaty hands while I train. I know it's gross, but it's one of those things. And also sometimes when you're in the gym, the handles aren't very grippy. Like these ones are like a rubber, which is kind of gentle on your hands and all that sort of stuff, but it's not actually good for being able to hold on to it. And I don't know about you, but when I'm lifting weights, I like to hold on to the weight quite snug. So the type of straps I use are a very, very simple one. You basically do a loop, put the hand through the hole, and then you allow the rest of the material to then wrap around the bar. So as you can see here, I just put my hand through it, and then you end up with a long piece of material that then wraps around the handle. So as you can see here, it goes under, you wrap it round. I like to pull that first one quite tight because that's when it then pulls the pressure onto your wrist, and then you just flick the rest around the bar so that you then got something to hold on to. Now as you can see here, what that means is I'm not actually having to hold the bar tight. I can basically just allow the friction and the tension of my hand holding the strap to the handle, and that does all the holding. So my hand is only taking about 30% to 40% of the weight. The rest of it is put through the straps that go onto the back of your hand. So it takes a few times to figure out how tight you like it, the exact positioning. Some people like to go under the bar, some people like to go over the bar. Personally, I like to go under the bar, so it's sort of like, if you think about it coming out of your wrist as like a Spider-Man web, and then it peels itself back over and up towards your fingers. I feel like that pulls my wrist in a nice motion so that it doesn't like hurt my hand. So yeah, if you do struggle with grip, if you need to use a little bit of chalk as well, is always something that I have in my bag. But definitely whenever you're doing any kind of pull downs, rows, dumbbell rows, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, anything like that, having a pair of straps in your bag for when your grip isn't feeling great or if you're going super heavy is very useful.